Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Big E
Smallz
podcast. And today we have, well, for the Yankee fans, a very juicy topic. But before we begin that, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat.
Yes, sir. Alright, so today's topic is, what is wrong with our beloved Yankees, bro?
Oh boy.
Let's really let's dig deep into this conversation for real, because I know we are all super passionate about our Yankees, right? I'm super passionate. I think if I'm gonna be honest, if we're talking about
Yo,
sports,
take that hat off, bro.
I mean, at least this team is winning, you know?
if we're talking about my favorite sports teams, the Yankees are definitely, bro. They're in my heart. I would get them tatted on me. I need to get them tatted on me.
Word.
So what do you guys think the issue is? I know. I really think it's really strength and conditioning. I know I'm getting straight into the nitty gritty of it, but I just don't think they're doing a good job of taking care of our guys, man, and it pisses me off.
What players particularly stick out the most?
Fire Aaron Boone.
Oh my god.
Off rip.
But before we get there, we're talking about players that get hurt that need the right.
I just think it's always the big guys.
Yeah.
Stanton, Bader, Rodon,
Judge.
Well,
and I get it.
It was a freak accident.
It was a freak accident. But
regardless.
do you not realize that LeMahieu at one point when he was hot, he got hurt, and it seems like ever since he got hurt, he came back and he's just not the same.
yeah, he's not.
Okay,
Frankie Montas.
Severino, Frankie Montas, why are they not why are their bodies not able to handle a 162 game season? That is what really.
Well, the Yankees specifically.
Yes, let's come on, let's talk about it. We're supposedly we have all the money in the world, right? We're the Yankees. We have all this money. Okay. Why are our players constantly getting hurt?
Our top dogs.
Our top dogs. And it doesn't even have to only be the top dogs, but it's it just seems like everybody's always hurt. It's always an injury here, an injury there. And I'm not saying that freak accidents don't happen, but
And we're also not saying that injuries aren't a part of the game.
yes,
Correct.
But Ray brought up a great point off camera about the whole Frankie Montas thing.
Oh.
How is it that you find that out day one of spring training, dog?
Yeah.
How is that even a thing?
And for those that don't really know what we're talking about, Frankie Montas ended up having a season-ending surgery, literally day one of spring training.
Crazy.
Mind you, such injury kind of was looming or happening during last season. That's why he only pitched X amount of games, and then they pulled him out and put him on the IL.
Yeah.
So the reason why we're mad about that, or extremely mad about that, is from that point up until day one of spring training, that's what, 5-6 months?
Yeah.
How did no one evaluate this gentleman and be like, yo, we need this surgery now. Hopefully he can return midway to end of the season if we make the playoffs. Instead, someone dropped the ball, and it might have been Frankie as well, but someone definitely in the organization dropped the ball, didn't evaluate this guy. I get that it's the offseason, but still, we probably still need to keep tabs on these guys and decide game one of spring training. Oh yeah, season-ending surgery. We're not gonna have Frankie Montas, one of our quote-unquote pivotal pitchers of our rotation.
Yeah, and
Rondon.
do you
Big signing.
Yeah.
Come on.
And so and then I try to put myself in the mindset of even being a coach or a player on that team. That's deflating.
Yeah.
That's deflating.
Yeah.
Dude, what again? How do we all feel when we see Giancarlo Stanton's headed to the 15-day DL for a damn hamstring strain? I'm pretty sure we're all
You don't even use your legs when you swing, bro.
All arms.
But anyways.
I mean, I can see why he has a bicep tear, because that boy swinging and missing.
For no reason.
167? paying this man $360,
Yeah. Because
Damn, is it that much?
bro.
Yeah, no, it's a big contract, bro, and that's the thing. One of the reasons why we're putting these guys in big dog categories is
Right.
because you guys are hitting our salary cap.
Yeah.
You know, it's not, and I don't want to disrespect anybody. It's not like it's Volpe getting hurt. We love Volpe. I love Volpe.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know, we love you to death. Keep doing what you're doing, and I see that you're really trying to grind out there.
Let's go.
But that being said, as a business standpoint, you're not putting a dent in any of the cap space.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
pockets.
But if we're paying such person 10 years, 300 plus million, right? And you're only playing 30, 40% of the games.
Bro.
What's the point?
That's annoying. That's annoying.
How much we spend on Rondon, bro? He's
Um,
playing tomorrow.
I know.
It's first time.
For the first time.
And we gonna see what's up. I'm gonna be honest, I've really never watched old boy pitch. I've never watched any of his games. I know he played for the White Sox and he played for
San Fran.
San Fran, but I never watched him.
Right.
I've only seen like maybe a few highlights, so I don't really know. I don't know what to expect. I
So-
just know based off of what people say.
Yeah. I mean, I know this is kind of like a side-ish conversation. He is good. He did pitch well in the White Sox. I think he won a Cy Young with San Fran. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Mhm.
But he pitched very well in San Fran. My only issue is we've seen this before. We've seen Sonny Gray go off in Oakland. Once we sign him, what's Sonny Gray do for the Yankees?
Yeah.
You know, these guys, and I'm not saying Rodon can't live up to the New York, lifestyle, because we all know once you put that pinstripe jersey on,
It's different.
the pressure is
Yeah.
extremely different from other organizations. Now, some people do very well, i.e. Harrison Bader.
Love my
You know,
boy.
Yeah.
no one, no disrespect to you, Bader, we love you. No one knew you in St. Louis.
Yeah, no.
Everyone knew you as just a center fielder, very average, middle of the pack. You come to the Yankees and you're literally top dog.
Yo, you're beloved,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
We love
Love 22
a
day.
fan, bro.
That aside, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like our IL list can't be looking like a CVS receipt.
Yeah, bro.
That's unacceptable.
Yo, how many times is my guy gonna pull his lat, bro?
Sevy.
Savvy, bro. Always lat issues.
And that's what I'm saying. The
Why?
strength and
I'm like,
conditioning coaches
bro.
know this. Like, why are you not helping him?
It doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, and like it's unfortunate too. Like I would feel like as a player, like why are we not getting the best care from these coaches?
Yeah.
Why, like wouldn't you be getting pissed off if like you just always got fucking hurt and you're like, well, why?
Yeah, it's not like a UCL thing. Where
Yeah.
it's Tommy John.
Or like something crazy like that.
it's
The same
lat.
thing, the lat, pulled lat,
Or a pec.
or a pec tear, and that's all. Yo, like I know you know, like that's just you gotta be strong and mobile in those areas,
in
and
those areas.
and if you didn't play baseball and you didn't know anything about it, all right, understood. But these guys are baseball players,
Yeah.
and these coaches are getting paid big bucks too
To take care of
to
them.
take care of them, to make sure that their bodies are primed and ready to perform at a high level. But for some reason, and Sevy is a great example of it, it just seems like they're not doing right by him.
Yeah. And he doesn't look healthy pitching. He
Yeah.
just doesn't look good. Stuff is
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah, bro.
He's overthrowing on his off-speed stuff.
Yeah, and
It's
that's-
staying up. He's getting hit.
Yeah,
It's rough.
Now,
that's my guy.
I do want to be that guy.
Oh boy.
Should the players also be at fault for this?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm glad that you guys are agreeing because I also believe, and we're going to stay with the top dogs. If I'm playing, if I'm getting paid, Donaldson,
Oh,
28 plus million, or whatever.
whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever. But it's too much for you.
Yeah.
But I keep getting hurt. If I'm such a, quote unquote top dog, and I'm getting paid this much money, I should probably start feeling like, damn, such and such, whatever resume they got going on ain't working. I'm being hurt every other 6th day. Maybe I should do my own research, do my own stretches, do my own strength and conditioning. So I kind of wanted, what's the disconnect? Like, I think everyone's at blame, but I also want to be like, yo, if I'm a pro, I got to figure it out on my own as well. Because to me, if I'm just following your stuff, but I keep getting hurt, now my future contracts are in jeopardy. Because other teams are going to be like, yo, but this guy's hurt every 3 months.
Yeah.
Why do you deserve another 28 a year contract? You know? So I think as a pro, again, for the top dogs, I also got to be like, yo, I got to take initiative because I just can't put my career in someone else's hands. Like, we already know, especially from what you guys, because I'm agreeing with everything you guys are saying. We already know that whatever's going on in that organization, it is boo-boo. It is horrible when it comes to the strength and conditioning, health,
Oh,
right?
what else though?
Don't get him started.
Come on, man. Yo, because I ain't gonna lie. I think I agree. I really, yo,
And Boone got to go.
and he's and I'm gonna keep it a buck. He has really like put that battery in my back and really like started focusing on it.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
Some of his calls in the 7th, 8th inning,
Yo, because
implementing pitchers that he shouldn't have, taken away pitchers to put a left.
that's a big one.
Why are you
He
putting?
always does that.
Bro, Peralta is a lefty dominating lefties. Why is Peralta gonna go pitch to a righty? Why is that happening?
back-to-back righties at that. 'Cause I remember a
Why are
game
you
he
coming
played
in?
back-to-back to her. And then wait, but let's go a step further though, right? Your boy, Garrett Cole, correct?
Uh-huh.
Our ace, pitching phenomenally this year. I also think Aaron Boone is very horrible at figuring out or feeling, oh, you know what, this pitcher got it, maybe I should give him an extra inning. You know what, he doesn't have zip, I need to take him out now. He always leaves pitchers when he shouldn't and takes out pitchers when he shouldn't. Someone like Garrett Cole, my ace, dealing. Why am I going to take you out in the 5th inning? You only have 70, 80 pitches. If I'm Garrett Cole, you know what that tells me? You, as my manager, you don't have trust in me to go 6, 7, 8 innings. Possibly 9. But then on the flip side, and yo, kudos to you. You let Domingo Herman go 9 innings. I get it was a perfect game. Totally get it. Kudos. That was phenomenal. Dominicano, you already know de lo mío. But why is it tough for Boone to understand with situational like moves? How do you not know when to leave a pitcher, when to switch a pitcher? And this is gonna bother you.
I was going to say it. Go ahead.
Stop reading into the stats too. Like it bothers me how much is like, oh well, such and such fares. For example, I know every Yankee here hates this. There is no reason why Aaron Judge should be batting second on the thing,
bro.
right? And I'll never forget, and this was last year, maybe 2 years ago. I'll never forget a reporter asked him, and I was like, wow, someone actually was asking him this question. His answer goes, yeah, but statistically speaking, someone that's batting second will have more at-bats than who's batting fourth. Who? For what? Sorry. We have someone hitting 62 home runs as our second batter with no one on base. So you're hitting 62 home runs, but only has 80 RBIs. Explain that to me, Aaron Boone.
That is crazy. All right, so because we're talking about last year and we're getting a little bit off topic, it was 62. He was chasing it. There was something that we obviously know he was chasing, so I could see why he would put him second. But it's not like he made a change this year.
At all.
It's not like he did. He's still there. So I give him the excuse for last year because he was chasing something great. But why? Why is that happening? He's batting 2.
And it's not even like...
He's our best hitter batting
And it's not
2.
even Judge. Like, he'll put Stanton batting 2 one time. I was like, why are we doing
I think Rizzo was leading off yesterday.
Yo, but why? Like, that makes...
I don't know.
zero sense.
I don't know.
But then he'll make... But then he'll have Volpe
That's
batting 9,
crazy. I know.
right? And I understand Volpe's probably only batting 2, whatever. But Volpe could be a very good leadoff hitter. He got the speed. You know, he can have contact. So I understand. Well, to me, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm very traditional. The whole early 2000s, late 90s. I like my 1 and 2s to be contact speeders.
Yeah.
Right? Volpe could be one of those. But we all know that another little trick to that is when you batting ninth, you're kind of batting first.
Yeah.
You know? So you're doing that with Volpe, which I'm cool with, whatever. But then you're having Judge batting second.
Yeah.
It's like you can't have both. You can't be right and then wrong at the same time.
I agree that Judge needs to get up to the plate in the first inning. But 3. Put him at 3. You have Rizzo bat behind him. Because guess what? Rizzo gives you contact and home run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you
He's
it's scary when you have Judge
fantastic.
and then Rizzo.
Yeah.
It's scary, and especially in Yankee Stadium, you don't want to go ahead.
You don't want to make no mistakes to that guy.
Fact.
And then you go ahead and throw Stanton, because then it gives Stanton less pressure, because now guess what? I have 2 people on base. You're pitching from the stretch. Then it's like I have to pitch correctly, because if I don't, I'm going to make a mistake pitch. And majority of the time, they do, and he takes advantage. But when you have him batting 2, the inning's over, guess what? Then it's Rizzo, Stanton, and the rest of the lineup who's been struggling.
Correct.
So they gotta
that's a good
move
point.
their pieces.
Good point.
Gotta move them.
And it don't stop there.
Oh.
And it don't stop there. I mean, you guys know very well, I can go on and on about Aaron Bum, but he just needs to go. He just needs to go. And I almost want to say that Cashman probably has to go too.
Yeah, I don't know how he gave him a 3-year deal. I don't know how he gave him.
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't know
really
what
get
he
that.
saw. We always get there. We get to the second round. We face the team. Freaking Houston, it beats us every year. Every year it's like a mental block. I don't know what it is. We get out coached
Right.
No.
with
Right.
small ball.
Right.
The pitchers that they have, they last, but not only their bullpen goes ahead and does the job.
Yeah.
Knows when to make those subs left and right. Why is Boone not making those same adjustments or learning, taking a book out of their playbook and saying like, hey, maybe this is the foundation. They did win. They keep beating us on the same. Bronx Bombers what?
Yeah,
What? If we can't hit, we can't even hit the ball. We can't even get on base. We got people making $30 million a year batting 167. If I could bat 167, get me in there. I bet you I'll bat 210. Bet you.
I
There's
thought
no
you said
way.
you couldn't see anything over 85.
Right now. Right now. Right now. Damn, bro. You didn't have to do that.
That's what you told me.
That's
That's literally what you told me. You
Okay.
told me that.
All right, if we're gonna be fair, the fastest I've seen is 94.
Okay.
94.
Contact?
Contact?
You made contact?
Yeah, I made contact. You know the win? Mini Pujols.
My
Come
fault.
on,
My bad.
bro.
My bad.
Come on.
I forgot that you're Carmelo Pujols. I forgot.
Yes.
Carmelo
So
Pujols.
I do this. I really do. Now, if you're gonna tell me now, my hips may be a little slow for that.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of training.
But
Mhm.
maybe if I had the strength and conditioning, I'd be able to do it.
Yeah, well, don't sign with the Yankees because they definitely don't have that.
Ooh, but I'll sign with St. Louis.
You feel me?
I mean, they're in last place right now.
Time out. I was talking about the organization.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
Well, I'm with you because there's certain organization. It's kind of like the Spurs in the NBA. There's certain organization that their foundation
Ooh.
is very strong, unlike the New York Yankees.
Oh,
Wow.
And we had this heated discussion earlier or last week. And you know what? At the end of it, I did get your point. But my thing is, nothing is working.
Nothing.
Nothing is working. All right, we can't play small ball. We're playing freaking we're playing extra inning games and not. Listen, if we're in extra innings and we get a free runner at second base, the fact that we're not bunting first at bat, I completely don't understand. That now we just, or at least trying to steal. Because we need to get that guy at third base. Whoever's batting now could get a deep fly ball, we win the game. But now you're out there, Gleyber Torres, because that's a freaking mess as
Another
well.
mess, yeah.
He plays 3 great games and then 6 bad ones.
Yeah.
You know? So we have someone on second, no outs. We have Glaber freaking line drive to shortstop. Now everything's done.
Glad
You know?
you're my guy though, but you do be doing some BS, bro.
Yo, listen. I don't care that you look cute. Cut it out, bro. You're a Major League Baseball player. Like, figure it out, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care, dude. The girls are drooling over. I'm not. I need you to produce for the quote-unquote Bronx Bombers.
Yeah. They gotta change the name.
They gotta change everything.
Nah, I will say, the foundation of the Yankees, I think, is it's showing its age, and it's not working anymore.
1,000.
I
My opinion.
I think I agree with you, bro. I feel we've missed out on some.
Okay, so let's clarify. What is the Yankees foundation, and
You know, the
let's
whole-
describe to
The
them.
whole having to come to the Yankees, clean shaved, clean cut, cut your hair, can't show your tattoos. I think, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's similar to the Patriots, where it's like there's a Yankee way. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta be clean shaved, you gotta be clean cut. You know, I get it. When we had the boss at the helm, it worked, but the boss also ran things a little bit different than how Cashman
Yeah.
is running things.
And
But-
guess what? He won.
and he won. Like, he had results. But now we don't have results.
No.
Right? So this whole foundation thing, this whole tradition thing that we got going on is also stopping us from getting players that can help us get the result.
Okay.
I.e. Luis Castillo. I.e. Fernando Tatis. And I even think that, and I know I'm naming Dominicans here, I'm sorry. I even think I heard something about Vlad not even trying to come because he's worried about cutting his hair. And I get, that's a very senseless reason to have. But if I want my players to have character, I'm not going to strip that from them.
Absolutely.
You like your beard, you like your hair, go ahead. I just need you to produce on the diamond because your contract expresses that.
Yeah.
We get paid to play.
Yeah, I agree.
But if we have such rules like clean shave, clean cut,
And it prohibits certain players
And-
from getting on your team, you will be upset.
yeah,
Especially
and-
big names.
And I feel like, as an organization, why do you not want the bright young faces to be vibrant, loud in your organization, but in a good way, like Acuna? I love Acuna. Look what he's done in ATL. Look what he's done, bro. For real.
Don't do that, bro.
Nah, but look what he's done.
I don't know how that worked. I don't know how y'all did that.
Come on, bro.
Must have been using the bat. How did that happen?
It's the truth though.
and he's doing it in different aspects of the game. He'll hit the ball, he'll hit a dinger, but he got 40 steals a year.
And I think he's like top 5 in fielding percentage.
Like,
No, you're right.
And he's got a cannon.
He does.
by the way, that might be another thing that we can bring in with coaching. Now, I understand, as a baseball player, you still got to do your own thing, which that kind of contradicts my point. But, bro, we have middle infielders making senseless errors. Bro,
Yo, they be drunk.
I know I feel like I'm attacking you, but Glaber, what is so difficult from why is the transfer difficult for you?
Because he takes his eyes away.
Like, no, 100%. And I know that's what it is, but I'm just saying, like, and then you're out here, because let me tell you, you are absolutely not. You're out here trying to be Robbie Cano with the smoothness. You don't got that in your bag, bro. I need you, Volpe throws it to you, just get it, transition.
Don't you know?
Cano?
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yo, talk about silk.
Smooth. Effortless.
Listen,
Yo.
that guy.
Yo.
And it was that little flip.
Yeah.
The little, like, catch and just said,
Talk about silk. Yo, I could watch him field every day of my life.
People
Yeah.
were upset because he was so nonchalant.
Because it just came too easy.
It was too easy.
Yo, you remember that glove, the flat one?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Watching him sometimes, I feel like that's what he's using. Even the tough plays.
He makes it look.
Yo, it's
but they don't.
And it's the little smile, smirk.
I know we dissected everything. Do you guys think there's any roster moves we can, should, have to make? Just to at least, save the season. Because I think
I listen to the Michael K show almost every day. I love them, by the way. Michael.
I know he's fed up. I've heard some,
Yeah,
multiple
yeah.
times. Like,
I love Michael K, Don, and them. Peter, they're amazing. I listen to them every day. And like he is fed up, bro. He's fed up. He's like, yo, like what else are we supposed to do? And like I even read somewhere like oh, what if they bring like Cody Bellinger, bro? What is he gonna do?
I get it.
Yo, like what? I get it. He's a lefty bat, but like, what is it like?
He's got a hole in his swing right now.
but
He's got a lot of ups and downs.
you're absolutely right. By the way, I'm with you on that. I've seen because this guy was raking with LA, then leaves LA, and it's like what just happened. But I think what I'm getting from EJ's point is like, for example, I just heard something that we're trying to do whatever we can to get Soto. Cool. But if I have this perennial left fielder, but my manager's still making the bad calls, what does that do for us?
Yeah.
The players can only do so much. You're putting them in that position. They can only be as great in that position.
Yeah, if the philosophy and whatever Boone is doing, if it's not working, and this goes back to your point about, like, I don't understand why Cashman gave him 3 extra years. Like, we have the stats of this guy literally swinging and missing for 3 years straight with how he's running the organization, or at least the clubhouse. Let me not say the organization, the clubhouse, right? Why are we giving him 3 extra years?
Yeah.
Right? But let me not, we already did that.
Yeah.
For me, roster moves, I do like the whole Soto thing. I think it was dope. I know the big fish for at least next year, because I don't really think it's going to happen this year is Ohtani. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we need to pursue that, because I think we're going to either lose a lot of assets or a lot of money is going to be thrown at, and that's already an issue with us. There's too many people on the roster collecting way too much money. I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but we're a little bit tied up, right?
Yeah.
What I think we should do, obviously, Boone needs to get out of here, right? But we have dudes in the minors going off, right? Volpe, again, I know I sound like a broken record. Love you. I actually keep him at short, right? But I don't understand why you bring Peraza and now he's going off in the minors.
Nuts.
Bring him back up.
Yo.
He could play third. He could play second.
Yo.
Yeah.
Peraza needs to be the Yankees' third baseman, and that's it.
Donaldson gotta go.
Yeah, use him as trade bait for whatever.
Or
a pitcher. I don't know.
Yo, and even if the Yankees, you guys want to do right by Donaldson for whatever reason, because you guys like him,
Buy him out.
Yo, buy him out. Let him just sit on the bench. Whatever.
Be a veteran.
Yes. Just be that.
Or be the every 3-4 day or 3-4 day whatever they do.
You could, yeah, bro. Like, come on. Like, let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yo, let's bring Dominguez up. Let's go. Come on.
Dominguez is another one.
All in. We're going all
Come
in.
on, bro. Like, yo, we wasted all this time. We might as well just see what we got. We missed out on everybody.
No, and I do want to say you guys have been. Well, excuse me. The Yankees have been doing very great. I mean, probably in the previous 20 years, we barely ever bring everybody up. We always use them as trade bait. We're at least bringing up Cabrera and the Volpes. We did bring up Peraza, even though we brought him down. But we have great players. Like Florial is a good outfielder. Why is he playing in the minors?
Yo, we never see him play, bro.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Peraza, we have a nice. I think he's the number 1 prospect, if I'm correct. We have Wells catching lights out for us. Now, I get that we have 3 decent, and one of them is a really good catcher. I get it. But if we want to build a better foundation, bring the cats out and let the boys play.
Yeah.
Let the boys play. But Boone got to go, because Boone's going to show him the wrong way. But let the boys play. But
So we talked about Donaldson leaving. I agree. Is there any other areas besides bringing up our young talent? Is there any pitching that we need to look for? Any bullpen work?
I think. I mean.
Do we trust our pen?
I don't even think there's anybody out there to get though.
And that's the scary part. Like, we got what we got.
Yeah, and honestly, like,
Back 4
if you
games.
think about it, if we were healthy, I know we say this every year.
yeah.
Our starting rotation is pretty damn good,
For real.
It is. Could be.
right? Like, if they're all like, well, like, I mean, I know Sevy's like a question mark in there. because like we haven't seen Sevy be Sevy since like
Say that
2
70
years
times.
Sevy be Sevy.
Eee.
That's tough.
Ooh.
Anyway, you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
Yeah.
That is a T-shirt.
Don't steal my ideas. Right?
Trademark.
Yeah.
You know, our bullpen for all they've been good this season. They've been performing.
We can't hit. That's
We
what it is.
can't hit, bro. We're losing games 2-0, 3-2,
Yeah, there's no way we're giving up.
4-3, 14-0, and that like 14-0.
That's
get one?
unacceptable.
Bro, they're bringing in their freaking left fielder to go throw against us.
That's
We
what I'm
don't
saying,
get
bro.
one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, that's a very perfect example that backs my point about I'm taking my own career in my hands. IKF probably was like, yo, I need to figure this out.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And he did.
Yeah.
I think he's a very Swiss Army knife for us. You know,
I like him.
But with oh, go ahead. Sorry.
With moderation.
Yeah.
I feel like last year, big spot playing at
Yeah,
shortstop.
yeah.
It was too bright for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now that he's playing,
It's pretty big.
You
shoes
know,
to fill,
yeah. Overrated.
Right. If you haven't watched the first episode, make sure you guys tune back.
Go ahead. But in moderation, he's been playing well.
Yeah.
With all that being said, how do you guys think the season is gonna end for us?
In misery.
Yeah. I want to say we're 4.5.
About
About 4.5. There's hope, but we all know how the Yankee way is. We may not make it.
I don't know. I mean,
There's a lot
you're
of
right.
things
I mean,
that
I guess you
happen.
could be somewhat optimistic. Well, we're really gonna see what they're made of after the All-Star break.
yeah.
We're gonna see what they're made of, and if they are made of what I hope they're made of, we'll be
all right.
all right.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, bro, I've seen a lot of soft, and we're supposed to be from the Bronx.
Because you know what to say about people in the Bronx. Listen,
Just saying.
I'm kind of agreeing with EJ. I actually don't think we're gonna make the playoffs, but I also believe both of you that depending if we get healthy, make certain moves, or we just really lock in, we can make something. Like, we're only 4.5 games behind. I think the first wild card spot, or whatever the case may be. We're still the Yankees. I understand
Without Judge.
without Judge, right? And not just him. A lot of
Yeah,
like, I think Cortez is still on the IL and stuff.
Yes.
Rodon is finally gonna pitch
We
for the
didn't
first
even
time.
bring up him.
But if we lock in, we probably still have a chance. But in my eyes, I think the season's over, fellas. I'm sorry, but listen, that is going to conclude this episode of the Big
Smallz.
Podcast, and we love you guys. We will catch you next time.
Peace.